Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl faithdominic. In today's video we're going to create a makeup look, a dramatic look for that matter. Okay, so first I'm just brushing my brow hair upward. I'm going to start with a brow tutorial, so I'm just using my brow and was to just brush it upward a bit, even though I have no brow over there. So for the pencil I'm going to use the Double Brow Pencil shade 18. No, I'm using the shade 3 to draw the brow line. I'm going to use the shade 18 to fill it in. Okay, but if you're wondering you want to learn how to draw your brow as a beginner, and I have a very detailed brow tutorial in my channel, so I'm going to link it up there so you check it out after watching this one. Okay, so I'm just using the shade 3 to just draw the brow line upward. You need to be very careful when it comes to brow. Brow is everything in makeup, so but sometimes it come out really nice, sometimes it not come out this beautiful, but you don't need to be so emotional when it comes to brow. Okay, just makeup, they're not paying you money. Okay, so you're just gonna brush your brow hair upward, understand? So just fill in the gap you're seeing there. For me, I have no brow, so the little that I have, I'll still leave them to show up a bit. So for the front side, I don't have any brow, so I'm gonna draw as hairline over there. Okay, so this is the method that we use to draw the hairline over there. I'm still gonna fill it in gently on the other side, okay, to look more natural. Let me use that word. But even though it's not natural, but it seems more natural a bit. Okay, so I'm just filling in the gap over there. So after that, I'm going to cream the brow using the Flawless foundation, the oil control foundation. Know this foundation dry very fast. That is why I love using it to fill my brow. Understand, to highlight my brow. So I'm gonna use the lighter shade over there. No, I mixed the two shades together, and I came up with this color I'm seeing over here. The lighter one was much than the darker one. Okay, so that is why I'm able to get this color that you're seeing over here. So I'm just using to highlight my brows. Okay, you don't need a very dark foundation or concealer to highlight your brow, because it's the essence of highlighting the brow is using a lighter shade than your face. Okay, to just make it to pronounce more. That is the essence of this highlighter. Okay, so I'm just using my flat brush. Okay, I have a very detail on every set of brush. Okay, whatever you need in makeup, so I'm gonna still link it up there, so in case you are wondering, okay, what set of brush I'm using right now, that you want to get it. Okay, but I got this one from Jumia, understand? So I'm using that same foundation to highlight the top part of my brows. Okay, so I'm just being careful over here. You need to be very careful when highlighting your brows, understand, because this process is just everything. Sometimes some people just let it go like that, but for me, I don't really, I will not really love my brow if I just not highlight the top part, but highlighting the top part will just change the game. Okay, so for over here, I'm trying to just make the brow look very, very beautiful. Okay, so I'm just trying to correct the error I'm seeing over there to make it look more flat, more beautiful. Okay, so I'm still gonna go back again. I noticed that the brow is too big, so I'm just gonna cut it out a bit to look more beautiful. Okay, so I finally got it right now. See, it's more beautiful. So after that, I'm just blending the foundation that I used to highlight the brow. To understand, after highlighting, make sure you blend the concealer or the foundation out, okay, before setting it, before going to your eyeshadow, okay. So I did not show the process where I set it, but I just set using from my powder palette. I use a shade that is light a bit from my powder palette. So I'm going to that Ushas concealer palette. I'm using a leftover concealer that is over there to just prime my eyes, okay, before going to my eyeshadow. Understand, this will also help as my eyeshadow primer, okay. So I'm just typing it in, understand, just blending it into my skin. I do the same to the other eye, but I did show you on camera. So okay, no, I'm just setting it more now. I'm just setting the concealer that I used to prime my eyes, okay, to make it more seamless, more beautiful. If you can say it right now, it's more beautiful than when I used just the foundation. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to that blue shade the green shade over there, but I don't really know if I really made a mistake or this is the green that is turning to be a blue over here, because I thought I packed the green shade, but seeing it over here, it's like I packed the blue shade, okay. Maybe that is all. I don't know, maybe it's the blue shade that I packed, but I also packed the green shade. I don't know why I end up packing the blue shade, okay. So because I'm going for a green look over here, so I'm moving to my Ego Core eyeshadow palette. I'm using this 3 shade over here, this one and this one and this other one, understand. So this is the 3 shade I'm gonna use in this video, but I'm not gonna show it like bring it up to show you that I'm tapping this shade over here, but using those 3 shades, you will know when I'm using the lighter one, I'm using the darker one, understand. So I'm just going to the glare now, just stepping it up a bit, okay. I'm just blending it out. So I really need a very dark glare, okay. Maybe that is why I first of all use the blue, understand, to just make it to be more dark. I don't want it to be so dark over there. So okay, you see the green is coming up now. This is what I'm looking for. So after that, I'm going to cut my crease. I use the Zikel primer to shade Honey to cut my crease, okay. Over there, I'm using the brush from Beauty Plant. Understand, when cutting your crease, you need to be very careful. Just make a round circle. It's very easy to cut crease. Is really very easy. Some learners will just make it seem that it's very difficult, but it's not difficult. Just to close your eyes, make it a round circle. Even though you're doing for a client, just a round circle, okay. Just know, okay, I'm not gonna draw a circle. Just draw it in one book and just try it over your eyes, okay. First, when you are learning, just use a little quantity of foundation or concealer to cut your crease, or style, even eyeshadow primer to cut your crease. Just use very little. In case there's any error, you can easily correct it, okay. So after that, I'm going to the green shade, the lighter shade over there, to just tap it in, okay. So I'm going to the green shade right now to just tap it in. I'm using a flat brush this time around. I did not use that fluffy brush because if I use a brush like that, it will just ruin my cut crease, okay. So after packing it in like this, I'm going to the, am I gonna call this, that same purple shade, that same green shade, okay, the lighter one, the one that is really light over there, understand. And I don't know how I'm gonna explain the eyeshadow I'm going for, but please just watch and learn, okay. I know it's not that sorry, I know it's not that beautiful, okay, but it was my first attempt and it turned out to be that way. So please don't judge me, I'm still learning, okay. So I hope you I'm going to my mascara over here to just draw out the line, okay. So I don't really know how to explain this, but just watch, okay. This is my first time, don't come for me, okay, please, understand. So I'm just still learning, like I said. I just want to go for something dramatic. I don't want to do a regular eyeshadow, understand. But I think I will be able to do it more better if I can get my hands on the kind of product I'm looking for. But for now, I need to work with what I have, so that is why I'm always using this. Okay, I feel like I could have just left the eyes like this, because after creating the look, I noticed that the look was too heavy for me to carry for long. So please, if you're going for a party or your client requests for this kind of look and she's taking it out for long, if not for a photo shoot, please just advise your client that you will not be able to carry this look for 24 hours, okay? Because you feel so comfortable because you are packing more product in your eyes. And to be frank, for eyeshadow supposed to be very light. You don't need much product, because the more product you pack to your eyes, the more your eye will feel heavy, okay? So I don't think that is also good for your head, understand? So after that, I'll be going, okay, just watch this process first before I explain more. Okay, so I'm gonna, after drawing the line like this, I'm going to that pigment, which I'm going to show in a second. In this video, I'm going to that pigment over there to just pack it up there, to just spreading it up more. So I'm moving to glinter. I'm using that green glinter and my glinter glue. Okay, so that is what I pack over here to just make it to pump up more. Okay, so this is what I've seen that don't use too much product. This is what I mean by not too much product, because these glinters are so heavy, like really heavy. I wonder why they could have made a glinter to be so this heavy, understand? Using this with your lashes, oh my god, I carried this look for about how many minutes? No, I carried it out like 3 to 4 hours, and I was freaking tired. Like I was so tired. So when some people even come around and say, what happened? You just clean the look up and change your eyeshadow. I will say, I'm so tired, I can't carry it for long, and it makes my eyes look so small, so small, and I hate it when my eye looks so small. So I'm priming my face using the makeup magnesia primer to prime my face. Like I said, I finally know how this primer works. After rubbing it in, just need to clean it out. So for foundation, I'll be using the Zikel with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Okay, so this time around, I did not use the 1 2 3 method or 1 2 method. I just mix the foundation together, understand? Then before, and I'm using my foundation brush to apply it in now before going to blend it out. So I'm gonna highlight my face using the Ushas concealer palette. I'm using that shade over there, that shade I just showed you, to highlight my face. Okay, so I'm using the flat brush from Beauty Plant to just apply the highlighter. But in case you're wondering, you want to learn how to highlight and contour, I have a very detailed video, okay, that I showed every process on how to highlight and contour your face. Just that video contains just highlighting and contour. Okay, so in case you are wondering, I'm gonna link it up there. If you're first time, if it's your first time over here, I'm gonna link it up there so you can just watch it after watching this one. Okay, so and welcome to the family, darling. So I'm gonna do my nose highlighter. I'm just placing the brush in a way that the concealer will appear very little. Okay, so because I don't need my nose highlighter to just cover my full nose, because it makes my nose to be very, very big. And please always apply a little concealer on your nose, okay, because when blending it out, it will not just be everywhere. Okay, so I'm using my beauty blender to just blend the concealer that I used to highlight my face. Okay, whereas beauty sponge is the same thing, beauty blender and beauty sponge. I don't know, well, some people make it look like it's different things. So to set my face, I'm gonna use the Sacha buttercup to set my face over there. I'm not baking, so you need to go in little by little. Okay, just little by little like that. I set in the part that I apply the concealer on, that is the highlighted part of my face. So to set the rest part of my face, I'm going to that, how is it called, to Zikel powder palette. Okay, I'm using that shade over there to contour. It's like a shade to contour my face, and I use a shade that is closer to it to contour my nose. Okay, so I'm using these two shades to just set the rest part of my face. Okay, I'm just using this big brush to just pack the products in. I love this brush so much because when I use this to set out my face, I really love it because it would just blend everything together. It will not be showing some line of demarcation like contour. This is where my contour starts from. So to bake, I'm gonna use that Sacha buttercup to bake, and this one is really light, and I'm baking right now. Okay, so that's for brush. I'm using that brush for my powder palettes. Okay, so for lips, I'm gonna use the two red lips. One is darker than the other one for my lip. Okay, of which I don't really love the way the lip come out. I could have used something more damp, more cool, but I'm trying to go with what I'm putting on. What I'm putting on is just green and red, so I was trying to just let me just do it like that. Let me just be green and red, but I was feeling uncomfortable with this look. I wanted not to even post this video, but I hope it helped one or two people to learn one or two tips from inside. I don't know, I just say this. Okay, I hope this makeup look really, I hope you really learn one or two things from inside. Okay, so I know it's not that perfect, but I think I still love it. It still turned out to be different because I have not become this kind of dramatic look. This was my first attempt, and I love the way it came out. Okay, to set the rest, no, I'm gonna dust out the essence powder that I used to bake and pressing the rest into my face. Okay, after that, I'm setting my face using the 3-in-1 setting spray. I can never spray this setting spray to my face area because the way the way it come out, okay, when you press it, it come out like liquid. It will just be into your face like you're just pressing water to your face. Okay, so I don't want that. Instead of getting rid of everything, I just press my beauty sponge to just tap it to my face like that. So I'm gonna highlight using the highlighter from Black Mode. Okay, I think that's the name of the brand. So after that, this is a finished look. I hope you learn one or two things from inside. I really love you so much. Thank you for watching. Okay, subscribe if you have not subscribed.